Oh, whoa, whoa! Oh shit, into the pool. What is going on, guys? Welcome back to the channel. As you know, or may not know, my other channel is Just a Six, has been pretty much completely devoted to a lot of the cars that I have and a lot of the cars that we've given away, which, by the way, go grab your entries in to win this Lightning F-150, which is Whipple Supercharged, and $10,000. That is justasix.com. But on this channel, we've not really been able to do too much with cars, but I wanted to figure out a way to bridge that gap. And a few years ago, I was in New Orleans and I had my McLaren 570S getting tuned, and the guy that was tuning it at the shop, he had a really crazy nice race sim. So I rode on it. It was so much fun. I had a blast. Fast forward a few years, Justin ends up getting one. Justin let Daniel and Nick drive it. They fell in love with it. Daniel ends up ordering one, and now I had to have one of my own. And so we're unboxing mine. So as fun as these cars have been on the street, we're gonna do some car stuff digitally today. This is definitely strange. This is gonna be my first vlog / gaming video, which is like, whoa. So this whole entire setup here, I believe, was a little bit over $2,500, so pretty costly setup, but is pretty much supposed to be like the best beginner setup. I say beginner, I'd say this intermediate price range for sure. I'm not gonna say it's a beginner price range, but you excited?
I'm excited.
I'm gonna teach Jess how to drift. We're gonna teach her how to run on the track, and then eventually, once she gets really good on the sim, we're gonna take her out to AMP, and I was telling her she could drive the GT500 on the track, and eventually we'll be able to do some drift stuff. So this sim is going to be really handy, not only for honing my skills and her skills, but a lot of fun overall. And by the way, if you have not already subscribed to me or followed me on Twitch, you can click up above. A lot of the stuff that we're gonna be doing with the sim is gonna be taking place over Twitch. We're gonna be live streaming it on the other channel. It's Just a Six. You guys will probably be able to see how much better it is making me, which hopefully the goal is that I get better, not worse, but we'll see. With that being said, let's get this shit unboxed. Girls, Mia, Jess, come see. Really? She pooped on the concrete because she didn't want to go in the grass.
Oh, nasty. Ew.
Go ahead. Oh my god. Our dog has a phobia of the wet ground. If it rains outside, she'll literally pee or poop in the house before she'll go pee or poop outside in the grass. It's just the most bizarre thing I've ever seen. All right, back up the stairs we go. Whoa, bitches. Let's go.
You're not just gonna go slide that down.
Anyway, so welcome to the studio. So in here, we're gonna rearrange a little bit and try to figure out where I'm gonna set it, but most likely I'm gonna move this beanbag and put it in the corner. But originally, the idea was that in this room, we've got like this nice little cubby, which would be perfect for setting it. It's the perfect placement, but the only thing is that at that point, it's so far from my computer that it's hard to set up for the stream and everything like that. So I'm not exactly too sure yet on what to do. I may end up, I don't know, man. I gotta figure this out real quick. We had to move the giant beanbag chair out, and now it is stuck between the door jambs. Holy shit, dude. Okay, that is not easy to move. Gonna set up the TV right up against this wall. That way whoever can hang out on the couch, and we'll have the dog bed. I'll put it back in this corner. It should all work perfect. Ooh. Oh my goodness. Oh. Holy shit balls. This is a Thrustmaster TSXW Racer with a Sparco competition mod. So we got a Sparco wheel in this mug, boy. Oh my god, the wheel is actually detachable. External power supply, and the 3 pedals are included. What is 6 here? What is this turbo? Oh, that's the turbo power supply. Oh, that's so cool. Let's go ahead and get this thing downstairs, and then we'll get it opened up. But first, do not use knife. Huh?
You probably shouldn't use a knife.
I know. Oh my goodness.
A box inside of a box.
It's a box. There we go.
That's pretty cool.
That is what we will be sitting in. That is the seat itself. It's got setups for a harness if you wanted to get really realistic with it. This is made by Next Level Racing. This is the GT track. It's a pretty badass setup. As you see here, options for the handbrake and shifter, everything's set up and ready. Should be cool. It's like a legit seat that would be in a car. Oh my god. Hell yeah, this looks like a ton of fun. Definitely a pretty intensive setup. It's not like a quick throw together thing by any means. Okay, now we can go ahead and mount the seat. Ooh. Oh, we go ahead and pick it up and set it down in place. Daniel said that last night he set it up and his girlfriend had work in the morning, whatever. She went to bed at like, I think midnight, he said, and he was up till 2:30. He told her, he was like, nope, sorry, but I'm gonna be up late tonight. I can see that. So now we can go ahead and unbox our wheel. Jeez. That is nice. Alright. Yeah. How's it look?
Looks pretty good. Ooh, those pedals are nice. Ooh, that brake pedal. That steering's nice. Yeah. Alright, I'm setting up my Series X on the couch here, on the futon. I gotta set it right there. Shit. Oh, whoa! What the fuck? That kind of scared me. I was like, is it braking? Whoa. Nice. Oh, it feels like a car. Oh, no, that's real fucking weird. All right, okay, so I've got a little bit more comfortable in this thing, and we're playing Project Cars 2 right now. This is wildly realistic, dude. So I'm in a Pagani Zonda, I believe, and we are on the freaking Nurburgring right now. And what's wild is that we started off this playing on a 720, which I've driven and spent a good bit of time in, and it felt so realistic. But what is odd is that as soon as I got onto this Pagani, everything changed. And now, for whatever reason, it feels exactly like I'm experiencing a whole Pagani, but on the Nurburgring. Oh my god, this is so stupid. I've never in my day felt anything like this. I still suck, obviously, because I just now got it, but wow. Oh my god. I'm like really impressed and about to be addicted bad. Should jam, don't it?
Alright, pause it real quick. I'm gonna set up this shit real fast. What is going on? It's been a bit since we were finishing up the race sim setup. And since then, I have shaved my face, as you see. And I've also ordered a few more components. The main thing being this Elgato HD60X, which is the new capture card that they just came out with. Isn't that sick? Look at that shit. Runs a lot quicker and smoother apparently than the HD60S Plus, and Jess's capture card actually broke, so I ordered this one to upgrade myself. She's gonna use my old one, and then we're both gonna start streaming. Because, check it out, this is the final setup pretty much, at least until we get moved into the new house. We're gonna be relocating this entire thing, so it's all kind of just extremely messy right now, but this is the rough outline of what it's gonna look like as a final draft in the next house. It has been a few weeks though since I've even installed this shit, and I haven't even used it much, so I'm gonna probably go ahead and do that. All right guys, we're gonna go ahead and give this thing a whirl, or whatever. Ooh, that's right. We're gonna give this thing a spin. I do still have to install the handbrake and the shifter and everything like I said, but I'm gonna go ahead and on Project Cars, we're gonna play around a little bit and see what everything is like. Alrighty guys, this is gonna be our first test of this new setup and everything. We're on Project Cars 2. I plan on, like I said, streaming this immediately as soon as we get done with this video, so make sure you guys click the link up above and go subscribe to me on Twitch if you wanna watch more content like what you're about to see, except for live. We're gonna be doing a lot more stuff, but for now, I'm just gonna go through and let's do the Nurburgring. I think my favorite one, it's been weeks since I've even played on here, but my favorite thing so far has been the C7.R. It's a lot of fun. So far in the short period of time that I have had this and that I have used it, I have been nothing short of amazed. This thing is incredibly accurate compared to real life. It is quite insane. All right, here we go. The craziest thing though is that the steering input feels so realistic. It is insane, dude. Haven't played this shit in weeks. This is literally, oh my god, oh my god, oh my god. You guys are watching the very first lap that I have honestly ran on this sim setup in about a month of having it. One of the first noticeable things that is just shocking about this setup is the fact that the fucking steering input, the resistance is just so realistic. It is almost scary, dude. It feels like you were driving a real Corvette. It is insane. Being that we just now had a C7 Corvette that we gave away, I had a lot of driving experience in this car on both the track and also in the mountains. And dude, I was just about to say it, dude, it handles so much like the real car. Except for I didn't do this in the real car. Another thing that you would not expect is that after battling this thing for so much, for a few minutes, you actually start to like break a sweat, dude. Haven't exactly gotten to experiment with too many different maps or driving styles or anything like that. I know that there are certain games that you can do drifting, and I do have, I think a set of courses that I've been drifting on. I'll swap over to that game in a second, I'll show you guys, but I played around with some drifting stuff a little bit, and I planned on making a video next upload, hopefully, where I was going to take the race sim and live stream to you guys, trying to learn how to drift, being that I've never basically ever drifted before. I've done little skids and donuts and burnouts, but I mean, who hasn't? But on the scale of real drifting, I've never. And so what I was planning on doing is getting a GT500 in the game, trying to learn how to drift on here, and then after that, I was going to take our real GT500, Ghost, I was going to take it out to Atlanta Motorsports Park and drift it and see if it translates to real life. Because I know right now that if you were to look at me and try to see me drift, I would suck. There you go, there you go. That was my best drift, into the wall. I feel like if you can get good at this, you can get good at real life driving. It is so similar. Shortcut! Okay, alright. Let's play around with something else. Jesus, yeah, I'm literally breaking a sweat. Let's try a 720S. So I've had decent experience in a 720S in real life as well. It's just so bizarre, the fact that every single bit of input is so realistic. You give it a little bit too much gas, disqualified false start. I know, buddy, but it's just really. I can't wait till I can get the Hydro e-brake. That way I can start sliding some stuff with the e-brake. It also doubles over as a sequential shifter too, so that'll be cool. And we got the 6-speed gated shifter as well. Not going. Okay. Alright, let's see how similar this is. Oh yeah. Whoa, dude, the sounds of this car are very similar. The understeer is there, just like, oh yeah. I've obviously never had a sim setup like this or anything, so I don't know exactly what to expect. I'm excited to read some comments from you guys telling me what all you want to see. But I'm definitely looking forward to the streams on Twitch with this thing. Stock tire understeer is just terrible in these, man. But I get it. It's a mid-engine car, so no weight on the front, really. I was also thinking about adding another camera. I've got another webcam that I'm thinking about putting for streams and stuff on my feed. So that way whenever we do start drifting and clutch kicking and all that, you guys can see what's going on as far as footwork and braking and all that stuff goes. The stock 720s on this game are hard to drive a little bit, to be honest. But I guess that's how a stock 720 is. I've never driven a Bolton stock one. Justin's is set up so well, it's like a fucking arrow, dude. Which is no surprise considering how, oh my god, how Justin's car is set up. This is an upper body workout, dude. Alright, let's go for the straight. Let's see what this thing tops out at. We are at 187 miles an hour. Damn. 190. $194 is what I saw. I didn't see anything faster. Okay, so it took me a second to get back into the groove of it because the feel is definitely a little different from real life, obviously. It's kind of like wearing glasses and contacts for you guys that have eye issues like I do. Whenever you swap out from your contacts to your glasses, it's like it's further from your face a little bit, so everything looks and feels a little different for a bit. Oh my god. But then once you get used to it, you can see. Dude, I could literally do this for hours. If you guys come watch the stream, I'm telling you I'm probably going to be sweating by the end of this, drinking a lot of water. They also don't have variable drift turned on this car, which sucks. All right, we'll give that a rest. Let's go ahead and swap over from Project Cars over to, let's see. Let's try Assetto Corsa. I think it was this one that had the drifting in it. Yeah. Check it out. We about to go drift. Damn. What we going drifting? All right, we going drifting. What we going drifting? I guess it's gonna be a fucking Chevrolet, or maybe not. Let's just do Ford. You know, I feel like that's fitting. This is gonna be the very first attempt at drifting, so that way you guys can compare my progress from now until afterwards. So that way I can reference in next video of how bad I was, and then we're gonna come back and revisit this and see how much better I get, if I get any better. So it's like I kind of get the concept, right? Obviously, clutch dump, brake a little bit, keep gas, counters here, but, and obviously I mess up because I don't know exactly yet what to do at that. So let's see, clutch kick, pop, yo, see now. See if I get that transition. Oh, clutch kick. Oh, see, I can kind of get it. Kind of, but not anything crazy. Damn. Ain't no MF can block, I know that much. Oh shit, into the pole. Oh, yep, never seen Ken Block do that on Gymkhana. Nice. Alright, let's see if I can just transition back this way. Spun out. Yeah. So basically there's this time left at the top left, and you've got to get enough points to move on to the next level before time runs out, or else if you don't, then the game is over. And if you spin out like that, obviously it resets completely. Get it? I'm not gonna risk it. Let it. There you go. 24 seconds at it. And so whenever I tell you that I have no real experience drifting, this is what I mean. Like, I'm not lying, I'm not bullshitting. It's just like, I can do little donuts, as you see. If I was in a real car, live streaming this to you guys, this would be what I'm doing too. This is about all that I know how to do right now. So now, my goal is to go from here and hopefully learn a little bit more and see where I can go with it. So right now I suck. Damn, do you see how hard this thing... Bro, do you see how hard this thing yanks? I know that there's a lot of people out there who also want to learn how to drift, so I'm hoping that through me learning how to drift and sucking, I hope that I can help you guys out whenever you're wanting to learn. That way you don't have to feel bad for sucking if I suck. See, you probably wouldn't run up the wall in the Mustang, I just pulled the whole Mustang. And that's it. So obviously guys, I have a lot of room to grow as far as drifting goes, and that is what I'm going to be focusing on in the live stream that is about to take place after this uploads. So if you guys want to go check it out and you are here right after this video is uploaded, click the link up above, go to Twitch, look up It's Just a Six, make sure you guys follow me, and we'll be doing a lot more of this coming up very, very soon, I'm sure. I will be testing out a lot of cars on the Nurburgring and trying to get better on the track with that. Definitely going to try and get better at drifting. Right now it's a little bit weird and kind of a strange setup because of the fact that I don't have the hydro e-brake. I also don't have a true shifter. I'm just using the little paddle shifters here, which they're okay, they work, but it doesn't feel exactly perfect yet, and that's why I've been kind of pushing it off. But finally, I got everything to the point where I'm happy for now, and once we get into our new house and get this thing set up permanently, it is going to be way cooler. But this is version 1 of my race sim setup, and so far I really enjoy it. It's been pretty cool, and I've had a lot of fun streaming. I hope to see you guys in future streams, and with that being said, guys, I'm gonna go ahead and get off, go grab some dinner, and we have a stream to get to, so I will see you guys next upload.
Love it when you eat it up like I'm Tyson. She's sucking me clean like a Dyson. I'm going back to my old ways. Fuck it, I think that they like it. Rolling up.
You wanna do the honors?
Yes.
Fucking kill it! Yeah.
All of my problems and smoking them down in the backwood. Pray to the Heavenly Father, tell him that if I could change it, then I would.